Hey there, fellow travelers. Welcome to your channel, Travel Across the World. Today we're off on our travels, putting on our explorers' hats and heading to a place that might just surprise you. Turkmenistan. It's a country that doesn't always spring to mind when planning a holiday, but trust me, it's a place full of hidden gems and unexpected delights. We're going to be taking you on a whirlwind tour of the 10 most fabulous, most interesting, I'd love to see that cities Turkmenistan has to offer. Now, I know what you're thinking. Some of you probably couldn't point to Turkmenistan on a map if your life depended on it. But don't worry, that's where we come in. Think of us as your trusty travel companions, your personal tour guides without the dodgy sunburns and insistence on taking you to see their cousin's carpet shop. Get ready to be amazed by ancient cities, stunning landscapes, and a culture that's as vibrant as a silk carpet. So buckle up, find a comfy chair, and let's dive right into the heart of Central Asia. Ashgabat, the capital city, and let me tell you, they certainly like to make an entrance. Imagine a city where almost every building is made of gleaming white marble, like something out of a fairy tale, or a very expensive music video. And the architecture, oh my, the architecture. It's a fascinating blend of modern and monumental, with a dash of Soviet-era grandeur thrown in for good measure. Picture enormous squares, towering monuments, and buildings so shiny you might need sunglasses just to look at them. One of the must-sees is the Independence Monument, a soaring tower that dominates the skyline. It's the kind of place that makes you want to break into your best I'm in an epic movie run. But Ashgabat isn't just about impressive buildings. It's also home to beautiful parks, bustling bazaars, and the National Museum of Turkmenistan, where you can delve into the country's rich history and culture. Just remember, if you're visiting Ashgabat, pack your sunglasses and your sense of adventure. Next stop, we're whisking you off to Mary, a city steeped in history and home to the ruins of ancient Merv. Now, Merv was once a major city on the Silk Road, a real melting pot of cultures and a hub of trade. Today, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and wandering through the ruins is like taking a step back in time. You can almost hear the echoes of camel caravans and the murmur of merchants haggling over their wares. Be sure to visit the mausoleum of Sultan Sanjar, a masterpiece of Islamic architecture and a testament to Merv's former glory. It's the kind of place that makes you want to whisper out of respect for the past, you understand, not because you're scared of waking any mummies. And speaking of mummies, or at least ancient history, the ancient Merv Archaeological Park is a must-visit. It's a vast site, so put on your comfy shoes and prepare to be transported back to a time when Merv was the jewel of the Silk Road. From ancient history to a modern marvel, let's head to Turkmenabat, a city that shimmers on the shores of the Caspian Sea. Now, if you're a fan of beaches, turquoise waters, and a touch of the unexpected, then Turkmenabat is calling your name. Imagine a city rising from the desert with futuristic buildings, sparkling fountains, and a promenade that stretches for miles along the Caspian coastline. It's a bit like Las Vegas by the sea, but with fewer Elvis impersonators and more caviar. Take a dip in the Caspian Sea, soak up the sun on the golden beaches, or take a boat trip to explore the coastline, and if you're feeling lucky, you can even try your hand at the casinos. And let's not forget the Avaza Tourist Zone, a sprawling complex of luxury hotels, restaurants, and entertainment venues. It's the perfect place to relax, unwind, and soak up the Caspian Sea vibes. Next up, we're venturing to Dashoguz, a city that's your gateway to the ancient city of Konya Urgench, another UNESCO World Heritage Site. Now, Konya Urgench was once the capital of the Khwarezmian Empire, and despite being sacked by Genghis Khan and his merry band of Mongols, the ruins still stand proud, a testament to the city's former glory. Imagine towering minarets, intricate mausoleums, and the impressive Kutlug Timur minaret, which, legend has it, you can't climb without laughing at least once. I can't promise that's true, but it's worth a go, isn't it? But Dashoguz itself is worth exploring too, with its bustling bazaars, traditional tea houses and friendly locals who are always happy to share a cup of tea and a story or two. Pack your hiking boots because we're off to Balkanabat, a city nestled in the foothills of the Balkan Mountains. Now, if you're a nature lover, then Balkanabat is calling your name. Imagine dramatic mountain scenery, rugged canyons, and the vast Karakum Desert stretching out as far as the eye can see. It's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle and reconnect with nature. Explore the Yangikala Canyon, a natural wonder of colorful cliffs and bizarre rock formations. It's like something out of a sci-fi film, but without the spaceships and laser beams. And don't miss the Parau Bibi Shrine, a sacred site perched high in the Kopet Dag Mountains. The views from the top are simply breathtaking. Trust me, it's worth the climb. Next stop, we're taking you to Turkmenabat, a city that straddles the mighty Amu Darya River. Now, the Amu Darya is one of Central Asia's great rivers, and Turkmenabat has been a vital crossing point for centuries. Imagine a city where ancient history meets modern life, with bustling markets, traditional tea houses, and the constant flow of the Amu Darya as a backdrop. It's a place where you can really get a feel for the rhythm of life in Turkmenistan. Be sure to visit the Sayyid Jamaluddin Mosque, a beautiful example of Islamic architecture. And for a real taste of local life, take a stroll through the bustling bazaar, where you can find everything from spices and silks to carpets and camels. Just maybe not all at the same stall. Get ready to travel back in time, because we're taking you to Bayramali, a city that's just a stone's throw from the ancient ruins of Gonur Tepe. Now, Gonur Tepe is one of the most important archaeological sites in Turkmenistan, a Bronze Age city that's often called the Merv of the Murghab Delta. Imagine uncovering a lost civilization with temples, palaces, and streets that are thousands of years old. The ruins are still being excavated, so who knows what treasures they might find next. It's like Indiana Jones, but without the whips and the fear of snakes. While you're in Bayramali, be sure to visit the local history museum to learn more about the region's rich past. Time for a change of pace, my friends. We're off to Serdar, a city that's all about scenic landscapes and escaping the hustle and bustle. Imagine a city surrounded by rolling hills, vineyards, and the majestic Kopet Dag Mountains as a backdrop. It's the perfect place to go for a hike, have a picnic, and breathe in the fresh mountain air. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not try your hand at paragliding? Just imagine soaring through the air with the wind in your hair and the most incredible views imaginable. Don't worry, I'll stay firmly on the ground with a nice cup of tea. Hold on to your hats, because we're off to Tejen, a city that's a true oasis in the desert. Surrounded by vast plains, Tejen is known for its agriculture, its bustling markets, and its warm hospitality. Imagine a city that's a riot of color, with fruit stalls piled high with melons, pomegranates, and grapes, and the air filled with the scents of spices and freshly baked bread. It's a feast for the senses. Be sure to visit the local bazaar, where you can haggle for souvenirs, sample local delicacies, and experience the true heart of Tejen. And if you're feeling brave, try some camel milk. It's an acquired taste, but hey, when in Tejen, right? Last but not least, we're ending our journey in Abadan, a city that's a testament to Turkmenistan's modern development. Imagine a city that's a blend of old and new, with modern buildings, green parks, and a sense of optimism in the air. It's a city that's looking to the future, while still honoring its past. Visit the newly built mosques and monuments, take a stroll through the parks, and experience the energy of a city on the rise. And if you're looking for a bit of nature, Abadan is also a great base for exploring the nearby nature reserves. Who knows what you might find? So there you have it, my darlings. We've whirled you through the 10 must-visit cities of Turkmenistan, from the gleaming marble of Ashgabat to the ancient echoes of Merv. We've explored bustling bazaars, marveled at architectural wonders, and maybe even tempted you with a sip of camel milk. Turkmenistan, as you've seen, is a land of contrasts, a place where ancient history meets modern aspirations, where stunning landscapes meet vibrant cities. It's a country that surprises you, delights you, and leaves you wanting more. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides and adventures. See you in the next video.